Sounds like a less than 5-minute rage quit. Yeah, it's... Fortunately, there are many other difficulties, and most of them are much, much easier. The hardest quest in the game, though, for Shadow of War is like at the end of Act 1. And so, like, if we can get over that hurdle, like, it should be at least smoother sailing after that. We have scouting? Yeah. New boots. You wish to pay the ruby tithe, yes? With your guild, perhaps? It is just as well. Foreign currencies are in demand these days. I would pay for their passage to Authored. Does this sum meet with your satisfaction? Sea has been quite tempestuous of late. Tempestuous. See? This is why the writing's so good. They drop in, like, words you would never think of using. I cannot say with confidence that you would reach your destination safely unless you tripled it. You take me for a fool. I know the price, as do all. Alas, we live in interesting times. As you came from Kugane, I should not need to tell you that. The Shadow of War looms. That's the game I'm playing. The wise and the cautious shirk our waters and our custom, and the foolhardily sharpen their knives in anticipation. Meaning? Sir, you've got to come quickly. The bastards are at it again. I tried to convince them to stop, but they weren't having it. Very well, I will be there shortly. A proposition. Your comrades strike me as a worthwhile investment. I would not hear men name me a cat before a Koben. So I shall consider their tithe paid, not for what they've done, but for what I expect they will do. Not sure what to make of that man, but at least the matter of our tithe is settled, for now. What was it that he and the other pirate were talking about? Maybe we ought to go and have a look. Meanwhile, Soroban is like, let's get out of here. What are you doing? What are we doing? Whee! Oh, that's a tower. This Kugane Tower Part 2. Got parkour all the way up that. Man, if this was real life, I would trip over everything. I'd be like looking up at the top. Probably fall over backwards. Is that flying shark? Lava crabs? A giant red turtle? Excuse me. Oh, the destination was under the lava crab. Oh, are we spying on that boat?
Gentlemen, I'm told you are most unreceptive to my associate's requests. I realize you do not look kindly on the Confederacy and her ways, but if you refuse to pay the ruby tithe, your safety in these waters cannot be assured.
Spare me your concern, pirate. Your feeble attempts at extortion will not work on us. You remain at large because we allow it. Because you are such insignificant little pests that we see no need to swat you. But if you wish to risk the ire of the Viceroy, by all means fire upon an Imperial vessel. Give us a reason to bring the full might of the Garlean Empire to bear against your pathetic fleet.
Bastards!
Gentlemen, surely the fact that you have such limitless resources at your disposal gives you all the more reason to spare some few coins for the less fortunate.
All talk, just as I thought. Come, let us away. I have no time for this rubbish.
We're all the same to them, aren't we? Savages to be ruled or slaughtered.
They've always balked at paying the ruby tithe, but they were never so eager to pick a fight. The problem, you see, is that many of my comrades in the Confederacy are of Doman descent, and the acting Viceroy, well, she's none too fond of Domans, to say the least. If we take any action to hinder the safe passage of an Imperial vessel, she'll accuse us of attempting to foment rebellion and brand us enemies of the Empire, which we can ill afford to be. Like the man said, we're all talk.
And where did the Kojin stand in all this?
With the winning side, of course. They're mercenaries to a fault, eager to offer their services without coercion. The Shellback could tell you more, though something tells me he would rather not.
I don't understand. If the Garleans are causing the Confederacy this much trouble, and if so many of you are Doman to begin with, why aren't you willing to fight back?
Spoken like a true friend of the Doman Liberation Front. If you're planning to rouse us with noble words and grand promises, don't bother. We all know what the Imperial Army can do. Compared to them, we're boys with boats. Besides, what ties a man may once have held to his home are forsaken upon joining the Confederacy. We look out for none but our own. Be that as it may, our livelihood is under threat. And the captain will need to decide soon whether we're to go down in a blaze of glory, or bow and scrape for crumbs from the Emperor's table. All while our friend the Viceroy continues her purge of Doma's radical elements. I believe she's holding court in one of the fishing villages even as we speak.
That she-devil! Her perfidy knows no bounds!
Perfidy.
She must be stopped! Come, let us find Soroban and put us here at once!
Tell the others that these ones have paid. We all have places to be.
I have to Google perfidy after this. Told you this game teaches you new words. What are we waiting for? Come, come, Sorbonne cannot have gone far. And now that I think on it, it is a passing strange that he left without a warning. Mayhap he did not wish to be seen by his Kojin brethren? Doubt he thought to leave us behind. But nevertheless, it may be prudent to return to his ship, or at least to the Confederate encampment. I imagine you're a captain in an archipelago. You probably shouldn't leave your ship unattended. Be a real bummer. Like, come back and find your boat stolen. But yeah, at one point Soroban introduced himself as like a member of the Blue clan. And so I imagine these red turtles, I don't know, maybe from a different clan. Love when games teach you new things, especially history from historical fiction games. I can give you in-game encyclopedia games. Yeah. Never take the time to read like the in-game codexes and dictionaries. But I do love how much I've learned from video games. It's kind of a delicate area with me and my wife. She was raised to believe that video games will rot your brain. And I don't really blame her for that. I mean, I was raised to believe that too, but my parents were just like, go ahead, have a rotten brain. While her parents are like, nah, you do things. But like, I've learned so much math, reading, history, physics, like all major subjects. I feel like I've learned a wide variety of things just from playing video games. That said, I can also see where they're coming from. I've seen a lot of dumb people come out of the video game sphere too. Oh, my friends, 1,000 pardons. As you may have guessed, I was reluctant to see to be seen in your company by my red brothers. Ours is a complex relationship. I pray you do not misinterpret their actions as a reflection of our allegiance as a whole. You understand. Kami be praised. Too often are the shellless click to judge all Kojin for the deeds of one. Right then, now that our business with Tensui is concluded, we can traverse the Ruby Sea without fear. New shoes. Oh, these look terrible. I'm gonna have to hit the glamour plates again soon.